Let's see, Liz is on. All right, great. All right. I pledge
I
allegiance
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the
to the
republic
republic
for
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 which
which
it
it stands,
stands,
one
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 nation,
nation,
under
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 God,
God,
indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for
Justice
all.
for all.
Okie doke. Thanks, everyone. So we're calling to order the planning board meeting. It's Tuesday, February 22nd, a little after 5. We have Larry Perrine, Nathan Brown, Neil Slevin, Megan Toy, and Ronald Reed all present, as well as Kathy Eisman and Liz Vale, our attorney. So with that being said, the first item on the agenda is the minutes from the last meeting. So if I could get a motion to approve those minutes.
Motion.
And a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Okay. So just before we get into really the only other item on the agenda, I was talking with Liz and Kathy. I noticed an article about Shelter Island and how they're running their meetings. And they're adopting some procedural standards over there. And I asked Liz about it, and she said actually already the ZBA and the ARB have adopted procedural standards for public hearings. And I think we can talk about that a little bit, but I think we should look into it and probably adopt some version similar to what those other boards have adopted. And part of that is the length of time that an applicant has to present, and then also the length of time that the public has to comment. I just think it would be good, and then we would put those online so everybody is clear on what those are. So I don't know if everyone's comfortable with that idea.
And we would draft a resolution for you to adopt with all of those standards, and you could look at them and decide what you want to do as a board before we draft it for you to look at before you adopt anything.
Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah, I'd rather see it before we even talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So we'll come up with something that looks similar to what the other two boards have already done, and then we'll send that out. And then we can maybe at the next meeting just talk about it a little bit and then go from there. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay. So with that being said, we're now on to the item on the agenda, public hearing for KDKJ Holdings. And this is 23 Suffolk, 8 Concord, and 9 Amity Street. So if I could get a motion to open the public hearing on this.
So moved.
And a second? Okay, I got a second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Okay. So I think first we have a presentation, and it's from, is it Haley? Did I say that right, Haley?
Haley, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we'll, and I think Kathy was going to have Doris put something on the screen.
Yes, Kathy, you are ready to share.
Okay. Oh, great. Thank you, Kathy. Shall I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. If you just
Okay.
state your name for the record, please.
Yeah, my name is Haley Willis with the Adam Miller Group at Main Street in Bridgehampton, here representing the applicant. This is a proposal to do a lot line modification, which would end up transferring 423 square feet of lot area to the combined tax parcels on Suffolk and Concord. This includes a proposed removal of 5 square feet of patio, as noted on this survey. Yeah, thank you, Kathy, where that slate patch is, which is needed for us to comply with coverage. That was a condition of our ZBA approval, which we went and got, and now we're back here for planning approval.
Okay, so that's everything from you, Haley?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So then I guess at this point, if there's anyone from the public that wants to make any comments or has questions?
I don't see any raised
No, I don't either, but,
hands.
and so then just to briefly recap what Haley just said, but that the ZBA approved the variance for the lots. The applicant complied with. There was also a garage, like, wasn't there something else that had to be done, Kathy, to plans?
Yeah, the original application, they had indicated that they would like to build a garage that would have fronted onto Concord Street. And that would have required additional relief for coverage and I think building coverage as well as lot coverage and also setbacks. So the zoning board, I don't know if they actually denied it or they just did not hear that part.
Yeah, we just withdrew that portion of the application.
Okay. Okay, so then I think, and then at this point, we did the secret back in November 2019. And the Harbor Committee did its consistency review.
They did.
So at this point, do we close the hearing, public hearing, before we talk about directing the decision?
We close the public hearing, yes.
Okay. So at this point then, since no one from the public is wanting to speak, I'd ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion.
Okay, in a second.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So carried. Okay, so then at this point, the board would ask that or direct that Kathy and Liz have a decision for next month to approve the application. And then I don't know if there's any other comments or things that the applicant has to do with the county or anything else, Kathy, or is that all set? As part of
Well, they will have to file the map with the county. I guess that's the right term. But this is basically a final approval for this. There's no additional.
Okay, so we would just, and so if I could, do we need to have a vote on that, Liz?
No, you can just informally tell us and you'll vote on the resolution once it's written.
Okay,
at
so
the next meeting.
then if you guys could draft that up for us for next month,
Okay.
that'd be great. Okay. And I think that's it. So pretty short. If I could get a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Before you make the motion, let me just, from some experience of this, I want to suggest to people to enjoy the lull before the storm, because this is the strangest thing I've ever seen, that it's been so quiet in the planning board. But I just know that very, very, very soon, you're going to get very, very, very busy.
Yeah,
So enjoy yourselves.
yeah, got it. And then when is the next meeting, Doris?
Yes, the next meeting is March 22nd.
All right. March 22nd. We'll see everyone then. So if I could get a motion to adjourn. Anyone? All right,
So
Megan,
moved.
thanks. And a second from Nat. Great. All right. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Okay. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate your
Thank
time
you.
always. Have a great
Thank you.
night.
Night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Nice to see
Bye.
you. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.